Welcome to Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and today we got a great show lined up for you. We're taking you all across the country to share stories about real estate, lifestyle, and culture.
In Stockton, I know there's some great different neighborhoods around town. What are some of your favorite areas?
You know, really what this area is known for is just that sense of community. It's that sense of family.
One thing I notice is both Sarasota and Manatee counties are really dog friendly.
It's a place where you can come eat, have a good time, hang out with friends.
I brought us to America's very first $1 million school.
We both go to Yoga Roots, our favorite place to do yoga.
Let's get this show started right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Hey, Lori.
I'm so excited to be here with you guys today and your team. We are in Stockton, California, and we're hosting the show from the Stockton Quartz Stadium. This is my stomping ground where I grew up, so I'm so excited to be here in my home. So first, introduce me to your team.
Sure. We have Shani Dermashana.
Hi.
We have Griselda Enrique.
Hi.
We have Albert Clayton and Randina Collins.
Awesome. And so I know you guys are centrally located here in Stockton in the Valley, but I know you also serve other areas, right?
Yes, we do. Our office is located here in Stockton. However, we do a lot of business in the Sacramento area, the Bay Area. We go wherever we're needed.
One of the things we've been talking about a lot is the Bay Area influx to the Stockton Valley. Why do you think that's happening so much right now?
Since COVID's hit, a lot of large companies are saying, hey, listen, you don't have to work in the office every day of the week. You can come in maybe once a week or once a month. So a lot of people are deciding, hey, listen, I can buy more property in the Valley,
right.
So you can get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, it's easy access to the freeway, so it's easy commute pretty much too on those few days they have to go in.
That's right.
What are some things you recommend for your buyers to make sure they're staying competitive and getting prepared for making an offer?
The first thing I would say is when you find something you like, don't hold back. The other suggestion I would say is talk to your agent about changing your terms, getting creative with maybe reducing your inspection periods, reducing your loan contingencies. Those type of things are really helping buyers to put their offers on top.
Right. What would you recommend for sellers as far as why it's a good time to sell?
I would say it's a good time to sell just to take advantage of having that equity, so it gives you an opportunity to buy more.
Right. So working with the right agent and knowing how to move that equity and move on up. That's awesome.
That's right.
In Stockton, I know there's some great different neighborhoods around town. What are some of your favorite areas?
You know what? I would say my most favorite top three would be the Brookside area. Then you have Spanos. And then lastly, my personal favorite is the Murata area. That's where I live now.
Murata is one of my favorite neighborhoods. My mom, that was her dream area to live in when I was growing up here in Stockton. Just a few blocks here from the stadium is where I grew up. And so we would drive around in Murata just dreaming about the homes out there. So I love that. Thanks for sharing all that information. I think we're now going to head over to Tie Me Up and we're going to have dinner with your team. So let's head over there.
Yeah, let's go.
Today we're at Tie Me Up in Stockton, California, right off the Miracle Mile. Please join me. We're going to meet the owner, and taste some amazing Thai food. Hi, thank you for having us in your beautiful restaurant. I love the location right on the Miracle Mile. And so, Tie Me Up, that's such an interesting name. How did you guys come up with that name?
My husband, he said, Thai food seems like a dime a dozen here because there's so many of them. But he said, you need a catchy name, babe.
Right.
I want a place where the food is like home. Like the food is like Bangkok City.
Authentic.
Authentic food.
Yeah.
Thai food is intensely regional. Depending on, what region you come from, flavor profiles can be different. So that's how Tie Me Up came along.
Awesome, I love it. And so I've been looking around the restaurant and there's amazing murals.
Those murals are all from local artists here in town. You can see them around town. Con does a lot of the work in downtown Stockton area. And then Kia, who did our dining room pieces, she's actually does a lot of local work here as well too, but also international.
I love it. So I love the atmosphere. You can tell it's a fun place to come. I know you brought the New York vibe also, so that's why it's so cool. And so I go, the food and drinks that you guys are preparing for us are almost ready. So let's go try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a gem of a town I have to show you today. We're in Pottsboro, Texas, little lake town, great community, just about 60 miles north of Dallas. We have so much to offer in this small little area. But you know, really what this area is known for is just that sense of community. It's that sense of family. I'm super excited because I wanted to show you one of the newest housing developments in this area, and then I have a special treat for you at the end of the show. You are watching Financing the American Dream, and I'm your host, Michelle Castle. So, Clay, we got shortage of inventory, and it's something that people experience all over the country, but I think it's a little bit more unique to us. But gosh, I talk to 4 or 5 people a week that are moving here to Texas, which is creating even more of a shortage of inventory for us in this area.
There's a lot of raw land available, but it's not developed into lots yet, and so getting those lots down and put into usable land, it's quite hard to get utilities, and it's just a longer process than people are moving here a lot faster than it's happening.
Let's go just look around.
Okay.
So home, it's where you sleep at night, but community, that's where you live. I want to show you something really unique about this great community that we're in. It's the library, Pottsboro Library, but I promise it's not what you're expecting. Diane, hi. Super excited. I've always wanted to come in here and check it out, and I hadn't done it, so this is such a great opportunity to do that. Our community is really proud of what you've built. This is so much more than books. What else do you do besides books here?
We have a library of things, so we check out non-traditional items. People check out their birthday parties here because you can get an ice cream maker and tables and chairs and outdoor games, camping supplies, bicycles, gardening, tools, and we do a lot of work around getting internet to people. So people can come here and check out a router, take it home, and connect to our tower that's in the parking lot. Technology is really our focus. We have the first esports team in a library in the nation.
To me, it's like the heart of the community right here.
We are a community center. We fight against a lot of people's view of what a library offers. It's frequently nostalgia from when they were in 4th grade. What did they do at the library?
I love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for watching American Dream TV. Stay tuned for the next show.
Hi, I'm Tammy, and this is Tank, your host today of Financing the American Dream. Today we're down in Bradenton, Florida at Riverwalk, down at Caddy's, getting ready to support the Humane Society at their walkathon. It should be fun seeing all these dogs. Let's go. Hey, Jessica.
Hey.
So this is Jessica Harris. She's a local real estate professional here in both Sarasota and Manatee County, and I thought she could just kind of touch on the real estate trends in the area right now. With everybody's equity increasing, I would assume that a lot of sellers are putting their homes on the market.
They are. We are seeing a lot of hesitation though. Where am I going to go if I sell my house? And so it's important to know that we're marketing to buyers that are going to allow the sellers to lease back, number one. And number two, you know, they're using that equity to move up and to have their payments similar because they do have that equity. So it gives them a lot of freedom on choice, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. If they want to refinance or fix it up, a cash out refinance maybe to put a new roof on or to extend a patio or enclose a lanai. What are you seeing as far as employment goes? Are most people just working from their home? Where are they finding jobs?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my clients personally are relocating from up north.
So Jessica, you recently adopted Penelope from the Humane Society.
We did. So I told my husband, no way, we're not getting a third dog. And he said, let me see a picture of her. And we ended up with a third dog. So
oh, how cool.
She's very, very sweet though. They didn't have her for long. They checked her up, took care of her, got her fixed and ready to go.
I think some people are afraid of the process. How's the process?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very simple process. Of course, they want to screen you and they want to make sure that the dog is going to a healthy home and if there's other dogs in the family.
One thing I noticed is both Sarasota and Manatee counties are really dog friendly.
Yeah.
Like anywhere you walk, you can find, you know, businesses are leaving out water bowls, treats.
Even if you walk down here on Riverwalk, there's little dog water fountains and there's a lot of places to stop and it's very dog friendly.
Hi there, I'm Ashley Morgan with Dog Fam and Friends. I am here today to support the Humane Society of Manatee County. I brought some of my products that I've been making. I've actually only been open for about 2 weeks. I have a little website online, dogfamfriends.com, and you can find us on social media as well. I have these awesome leashes and collars. They are all made on recycled webbing, actually, that is made from recycled plastic bottles, so they're eco-friendly. And then we actually do a donation to the Humane Society with every purchase. So not just today, but every day we do that as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for coming to support the dog.
Yeah, absolutely. It's our pleasure.
I hope you guys have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today for Financing the American Dream. It was great learning a little bit more about the Humane Society and talking to Jessica Harris about the real estate trends.
Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Financing the American Dream. I'm your host, Jason C. Scott, and well, today we are in beautiful God's country, High Forest Ranch, the only gated community in the Black Forest area of Colorado Springs. You're definitely going to want to tune into this episode because if you enjoy outdoor living or whether you enjoy city living, we're going to take you to a couple locations that you're just going to absolutely adore. So buckle up and let's do this and let's get this thing started. Welcome to the show, Zach.
My pleasure.
So tell the folks out there in TV land a little bit about yourself, where you come from, and how did you end up in real estate?
Definitely. Originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I ended up in Hawaii going to college out there and kind of decided staying in Hawaii was a lot better option than flying back to Pittsburgh in the cold.
Okay.
So I didn't mind being a beach bum for a little bit and kind of hanging out there. I've always been intrigued with real estate though. My dad actually owned a big apartment building growing up, so we'd always have to go and clean when the tenants would go out, and he would rent out, I think it had like 6 apartments and 4 townhouses in the building.
Then you joined the Ferris team out there in Hawaii.
Yes.
And then they decided to expand out here to Colorado.
Travis got into it, and we always were talking about it. We worked at the same spot at the same time.
Okay.
And so he was like, I'm getting into real estate. You should try it, just take this course. So he kind of got into it, and then I saw he started killing it, started crushing it. So I was like, okay, there's something to this. I want to start making more money. I want to start helping people. I want to do something a little bit different with my life,
Now you fast forward to where we're at now. This is a pretty amazing property, right?
Yes.
And folks, the reason why I'm so jazzed about it is, believe it or not, Zach actually represented me. I'm buying this home. Tell the folks a little bit about this property.
This is a perfect property. It's kind of a happy medium. So Colorado's expanding left and right. It's a small, big city now, and this kind of takes you away from that specific pocket called Black Forest. You're kind of in the woods, you're kind of away from everyone, you're away from the hustle and bustle, but you're still a 10-minute drive right back into everything.
Right.
So it's ideal location. The home is gorgeous, 5,500 square feet plus, 5 bedrooms.
4.5 acres.
4.5 acres, you can't beat that. You go right out in your backyard. Got that log cabin style feel, but also, you don't feel all tightened up in a cabin in the woods.
Well, brother, now we're here at your upcoming listing. We're going to list it probably end of April, beginning of May. You guys helped me buy this, just over a year ago, right?
About a year ago,
and
this month.
Tell the folks how crazy the appreciation is. I mean, the difference of what we bought it for versus where we're going to list.
Yeah, you're looking at about 20% appreciation. It's one of the most sought after neighborhoods. The school district itself is fantastic over here. You're centrally located, Powers corridor. You can shoot up on I-25, go up to Denver, go all the way south if you want. It's gorgeous.
So I'm super hungry. Let's go check out what it's called, the Craft House, correct?
Yes, Colorado Craft.
All right, well, welcome back. We're at our third location, which is the Colorado Craft Tejon Social Club. Now, people will be like, what is a social club? Well, it's basically a place where, you get social. No, I'm just kidding. It's a place where you can come eat, have a good time, hang out with friends. We even have a special surprise. We're gonna have 2 of their requested food items, the spicy chicken and the green chili burger, which Colorado Springs, you can't have something without having green chili in it. It's like sacrilegious. So yeah, we're gonna try it out and it's supposed to be really good. So Jenny, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, just recently promoted to general manager?
Yes.
So how long have you been?
Since day one, so we've been open a little over 4 years now.
So what is it that you love about the downtown area and specifically working here at Colorado Craft?
It's the people that work here and the people that come in. We have a lot of regulars from just being downtown. We also get a lot of tourists. So it's nice to talk to people that aren't from here, their first time, because I'm a native.
Well, thank you so much for taking your time with us today. Folks, if you come to Colorado Springs, obviously, if you're looking to buy a home, Zach is definitely your man. He's going to show you around. And if you're looking for some great eats and a great time, come down here to the Colorado Craft Tejon Social, and you're going to have a great time down here in the Colorado Springs downtown revitalized area. Other than that, we're looking forward to seeing you on our next episode, and make it a great day, and we'll see you again soon.
And welcome to Quartz Hill, California. We are here at the Broken Bit restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants to go to. You guys are gonna love what we have to show you. Come on, let's go. Okay, you guys, we are here inside Broken Bit, and we are here with Christina Queen with RE/MAX Top Agent. So Christina, congratulations on getting, top 10 of RE/MAX All-Pro?
Top 10 and Chairman's Club Award this year.
That is so awesome. I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay. So what I wanted to ask you is how you get there is, you take care of your buyers, you take care of your sellers, you do a good job, you do a lot of videos. So tell us what you do to market a listing.
So marketing a listing is, for me, it's more than just walking in, taking some pictures, throwing it up, and hoping somebody writes an offer. Especially these days, we're going to have a changing market. As the market changes, our strategies have to become different. So the old days of walking in and just discounting everything and it's gonna sell is going to be over eventually. Maybe not today, but it will happen.
Hey everybody, we are here with Mike, owner of Broken Bit. Thank you for having me talk to you. And my question is, how long has Broken Bit been here?
Almost 9 years now.
Almost 9 years. We have been lucky for 9 years to have Broken Bit here. They have the best steaks, they have the best salads, the best appetizers, and the best drinks in town. So hello, well, we just want to thank you for coming and enjoying.
So I just want to say thanks for everyone out there, Gabby and her crew and staff, and great support of the Broken Bit. Thank you, Gabby.
Awesome. Well, we love our community, we love you, we love Broken Bit. And you guys, if you haven't checked Broken Bit, come check it out because you guys are missing out. I am so excited today to be here with Seppi Toman from Coldwell Banker. She is a commercial real estate agent. And so Seppi, how long have you been a commercial real estate agent?
Well, thank you for having me, Gabby. I'm so excited to be here with everybody. I've been a licensed commercial real estate broker since 2010. We are one of the most affordable areas within the greater Los Angeles County area, and we've even been named as one of the most business-friendly areas in Los Angeles County. So your money goes further here than almost anywhere else in Southern California. And price ranges, it really does depend on property type, location, but you can get brand new construction sometimes industrial construction under $200 a square foot. That would be unheard of in other markets.
That's awesome. So question also for the lending side of it, how much do you need to put down on a commercial building?
Conventional commercial financing, usually you're going to be somewhere in that probably minimum 30% down, but there are government-backed SBA loans which are as little as 10% down. So that's an amazing way to enter the market.
That's awesome. So if you want to purchase commercial in Antelope Valley, you could get away with 10% down. And so we both go to Yoga Roots, our favorite place to do yoga. We love Shannon, the owner at Yoga Roots. I would love for you to do a pose for us, the aqueduct. So let's go and shoot some poses at the aqueduct.
Let's go.
All right. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Well, history, it kind of shapes tomorrow. And today, we're here in Dearborn, Michigan. I brought us to America's very first $1 million school that, well, opened its doors officially 1928. But its history spans 100 years back. One of the alumni from this wonderful school, David Abdallah. In fact, David Abdallah has become Century 21's #1 agent. We're gonna learn all about this community. We're gonna learn from David himself some of those secret tips that allow us to be homeowners. I'm so glad you tuned in. I'm your host, Scott Griffin. Let's get started. Come on. Dave, what a treat. We're here. Thank you so much for joining us today at the beautiful Ford Garage, the iconic Ford Garage here in Dearborn, Michigan. You know what I love? We were just at your high school. We were at Fortson High School, one of the most iconic schools in America. America's first $1 million built school. Share with me, please, why Dearborn?
I originally immigrated here as a child in the 1970s to Dearborn, and I've just stayed here because I love this particular community. I love the connection to Ford and Henry Ford. I'm one of those people that loves history, and I just absolutely love the community, love the restaurants here, love the shopping here, love the people here, love the relatives here. It's just been a great thing. I love it. In terms of real estate, 70+% at one point of all buyers in the area, in the Dearborn area, will tend to be from the Dearborn Heights area. So most people basically just keep buying over and over and over. I mean, they upsize.
More than half of the community stays right here.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you get these ideas, you get these dreamers that get believers to come together, and then you build factories for them to come together with their belief, and then to build it, but to keep building it. And we're here now, it's 2022. I'm literally tickled inside because these factories that were built and the stories of back then, well, they're still operating today.
Correct.
Still creating the things that we love.
All on the line.
Might I ask, for those that may not be able to buy their home through you, what should they know?
Absolutely. So, first things first, you got to make sure the buyer is pre-approved. And you got to make sure they're pre-approved with a very reputable company, okay? Such as you guys, Scott Griffin's Group, okay? That's number one. Number two, you got to make sure that you got a good negotiator negotiating on your behalf. So you got to make sure that you have a realtor that knows how to negotiate and has the context in the community to be able to
not only negotiate, but also have good working relationship with other realtors in the area and the reputation of having deals that will close. Because if you're a realtor and you have the reputation that your deals close, that particular buyer's chances of getting that offer through is drastically increased. And next thing you know is, when the contract is written, it's got to be written, of course, clean. And you got to make sure that all the parameters are there, which is a good deposit. If it's a private inspection, don't make it a 15-day or 10-day private inspection. Make sure it's a 2-day or 3-day private inspection. As I mentioned earlier, make sure it's got a good deposit. And make sure the number of conditions are minimal. When you put too many conditions, you're pretty much going to be thrown out.
This is David Abdallah wishing you great things in the life you're living. Thanks so much for joining us today. Until next time, bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Financing the American Dream. I've been your host, Craig Sewing. And don't forget, not only can you watch the show here, but also follow us on social at The American Dream TV. Until next time, cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome back to The American Dream.
Let's get this show started right now.
I don't think they heard me the first time.
Does this ever get old? A national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture.
There's never a day that I don't love hopping on my cruiser, taking a spin around the bay.
Yeah, you know the biz, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. The way we win, it ain't fair. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just live my life, live my life, live my life. I'ma do what I want. Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing.
So The American Dream is a show about lifestyles, culture, neighborhoods, but also real estate. We find the best real estate teams all across the country.
Let's just talk quickly about the fact that this used to be a really seasonal community.
Historically, this area was a ski town. So keeping in that 4-season community, I'm going to take you to one of my favorite spots.
The importance of having a person. I think it's really important that you have somebody that you know and trust.
Y'all come check it out.
And so when you see that balance and that care and that spirit, people here are friendly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tricia.
That's all for today. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.